for a few hours every week. David Rindle and his partner Dennis Scharf are on patrol.
We enjoy what we're doing out here.
No compensation, no pat on the back required. Here's why they care.
Well, I had a friend that was a paraplegic, and I remember him always saying how hard it was to find handicapped spaces.
My wife is handicapped. We're both disabled, so we know the frustrations that can be involved with handicap parking.
We tagged along with David and Dennis as they checked 3 Walmart Supercenter parking lots. First stop, Glenstone and Kearney. It didn't take long for David to find cars without the right tags or plates. Just a warning here, the hang tag is not properly displayed.
I'm a volunteer with the Springfield Police Department. We enforce handicap parking. Are you aware that your handicap license plate has expired?
Another warning, make that 2 within 5 minutes.
We're done at this lot.
Next stop, Kansas and Kearney.
There it is, laying on the floor.
A warning for this driver. This vehicle has the proper tags, but you cannot park on the stripes.
Since he's in the vehicle, I'm going to just give him a warning. I'm going to explain to him what that spot's for. Do you know that you're parked illegally here in this striped area?
Yeah.
Why'd you park here then?
Because my wife has had 2 back surgeries.
Well, couldn't you just drop her off?
Elsewhere.
Well, couldn't you just drop her off at the door and then go park in a regular parking space?
David decides to give the driver a ticket. Heat volunteers are certified by the city and the police department to write tickets.
We're issued a regular police ticket book, so our tickets are as good as an officer's.
Do you know why it's illegal to park here, sir?
Pardon?
Do you know why it's illegal to park in this striped area?
I don't give a why it's illegal.
Well, I'd like to just
I don't
explain
care.
It. Well, you should. You know why?
I care because of my wife, not because of anybody else.
You could have dropped her off at the door, and you could have drove and parked right over there.
And run around here until everybody's done.
This area here is for somebody that's got a wheelchair or a ramp to come out of their vehicle.
Here, you can have that.
Well, it's not for me. It's actually for you. Now, you're welcome to go to court, and you can explain to the judge your situation.
You might as well keep it.
I don't need to keep it. I'm going to place
Don't be touching my car.
I'm going to place it on your windshield.
No, you're not.
Would you like me to get a police officer?
I
here?
don't. You call one. I don't care.
He wants an officer.
Okay.
I'll be en route to that North Kansas call.
A few seconds later, his wife returns and he drives away without the issued $75 ticket. So now what do you do?
We turn this into the court, and they'll mail it to him, and he'll get the ticket anyway.
What do you think about his reasoning?
I disagree with it because it's illegal to park there, and he was refusing to listen to the reason why. That area is meant for somebody that pulls in this parking space with a ramp that would come out of the back of their van. That gives them plenty of room to get off their ramp and go into the store. If somebody's parked there, they're not going to have room to do that. They'd have to go park somewhere else.
Last stop, Sunshine and West Bypass. Another warning for this hang tag not properly displayed.
Was what we saw the last hour and a half a good snapshot of what you do? What do you think?
Yes.
How so?
A little bit extreme.
Well, once in a while we come across people like that.
It's the first home game of the season at Missouri State University. While the Bears tackle the Lincoln Tigers, we checked for parking lot penalties.
These are all good. Awesome. Cool. Those 4 are good.
The gambler has his hang tag down here, which can be hard to see.
This one has a hang tag, but again, it's hard to see.
I don't see a hang tag.
Found one.
And they don't have the plates either.
That's not your spot. It's for Dallas Massey.
Well, I just have to circle around or just go back to the back of a parking lot. Oh, I just need space for the ramp.
You might remember his mother, Cindy Rambo.
People are not respecting the handicap and maybe forgotten that people really need these spots and they can't walk. You know, maybe they should be more thankful that they can walk.
Last December, Rambo told us she had a tough time finding parking spots for her sons who have muscular dystrophy.
A lot of people talked to me after that, and they were so happy we did it.
We checked about 30 spots, and this is the only vehicle we could find illegally parked, and we know it's been here for about a half an hour.
Last school year, Missouri State officers issued 118 tickets for handicap parking violations. Since July, they've issued 259 tickets.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. People are listening.
Hang tag and hang tag. All three of those have hang tags. Cool.
We checked OTC,
Good to go.
Jury,
All right, they're good.
and Evangel.
They don't have the plates. I don't see a hang tag. Actually, is that a ticket?
We got that one. We take it very seriously.
That's a $50 to $200 fine. Repeat offenders pay more. Evangel students can dispute.
I have to admit that I don't believe I've ever had a handicap ticket appealed.
Evangel public safety officers tell On Your Side 8 times a day these spots are checked.
Something interesting here, there are 3 handicap spots, 2 signs. This one does not have a sign with a pole.
We noticed not all disabled parking spots at Evangel have signs. Here, there's a visitor parking sign in front of this handicap spot.
It says, shall be indicated by a sign.
State statute says each spot must have a sign.
It's a situation where the marking on the ground is enough for prosecution purposes, both for statutes and ordinances. However, we don't even enforce statutes and ordinances. Ours are rules.
While Evangel public safety officers can only enforce campus policy, everyone still has to follow Missouri law. Evangel officials tell On Your Side they'll take care of it.
I will be asking for that, yes. We have brought some up to standards. Some still haven't been brought up.
Okay.
We intend in the future to try to bring everything up.
Rambo's other son, Dylan Massey, who was featured in that first report, recently died from pneumonia.
Somebody needs to say something.
Oh, I think he would be happy about it. He wanted to get the handicap parking back to the handicap. I'm glad we made an impact.
As always, if you see a vehicle illegally parked, take a photo and use the hashtag That's Not Your Spot. If you see a handicap spot without a sign, say something. Those areas can be brought up to Missouri regulations through complaints. For On Your Side, I'm Ashley Reynolds.